wanna talk to me? Do you really wanna hear me say?
I don't know why I continue having you on this podcast. Like, I really don't. I'm so confused
It would
about.
be so weird if I just sat here and waited.
I mean, we've been waiting for a
For you
minute
to
because I
stop
had to
talking.
take a phone call beforehand. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Morning Vibe. Welcome back with some intro music. Golly, it's been a minute, guys, and I'm sorry. Like it's been a minute. I'm fully aware it's been a minute.
Feeling that.
I know you are. You like that. You like that
Feeling it.
intro music, don't you? Yes, I know. It's been like 2 weeks since we've uploaded, and I am so sorry for that. We've basically been in Myrtle Beach. You guys have been watching over on the Cameraman Ron channel and on the Coastal Country side. We've been in Myrtle Beach for almost 3 weeks now. We've only got 3 or 4
Just a
days left.
minute.
We're ready to get back to Pensacola,
Yes.
first and foremost. But as you guys can see, we're not in our normal studio area. We're actually here in the condo that we were put up in for. We're up here for a baseball tournament. So
We were gonna film outside in the balcony so you'd have a really pretty backdrop, but
Yeah.
we've got some like kids like mushrooms down there, and all you hear is water. Shh.
it's not a kid's mushroom. It's just
a
one.
mushroom.
It's one of those water spout mushrooms.
But it's a mushroom.
You said mushrooms. It's only one.
kid's mushroom.
Kids mushrooms
Plural.
sounds bad. Like they're down there doing like legal narcotics or something like that. They're not. But yeah, so we just wanted to kind of come on, give you guys a little bit of an update. We do have something we want to talk to you guys about. I guess we'll kind of dive right into it. This morning, this is a scammers beware moment.
Oh,
okay,
yes.
so just this is to make you guys a little bit of awareness. Because we do deal with a lot of scammers personally in our personal lives. And then, of course, we deal with a lot on the side of the audience and then what you guys see. And we just kind of want to address that with you guys for a few minutes because I'm going to start showing you guys some clips somewhere on the screen. I don't know where they'll be, but you'll see them of a conversation we had this morning. We have a couple different Instagram accounts. So I have my Instagram account, the Cameraman Ron. I don't have a personal Instagram account, so to speak. That is my personal Instagram account.
I do. It's _ Sarah Middleton if you want to check it out. No, no.
Sarah obviously does have her own Instagram account on a personal level.
Yes.
Then we have the Heartcross Films /photo Instagram, and then we have our Heartcross Boudoir Instagram. Well, the Heartcross films and photo, we get a message this morning. Seemed totally legit.
Oh,
You
I'm
guys
like all about it. I'm like, oh, we're gonna make some money. We're
Yeah,
gonna go
so-
do some photo shoots. This be fun.
it looked very, very legit from the at first sight. Once we went back and looked
Yeah.
at it, you could see. But it was just somebody basically looking for someone to take photos of the seniors on a local football team. The reason this
Sucker.
the reason this didn't strike us as weird because we have a lot of photographer friends back in Kentucky, like Megan Tyndall. She does that all the time for both Shelby County and Martha Lane Collins. So it was nothing it was not a weird request to start. Sarah quoted them a price. They were fine with the price. And then he was like, can I send you a check? That's the only way we have to pay, which
yeah, I'm
again,
thinking of business. That's fine.
which
you
again
know?
makes total sense because if it's a high school or something like that, they probably do pay everything with check. Well, then he messaged Sarah and he was like, and all this is on Instagram. And again, it's not uncommon for us to get,
No.
photo shoot inquiries on Instagram. We do a lot of business through Instagram because that's where Sarah shares all that stuff. So that part was not, so a couple of people on Facebook was like, well, you should have known the minute you got a message on Instagram. It's like, no. We booked a lot of like family photos, senior photos, just straight through Instagram. That's one of the ways
It's
that
no
they,
different than Facebook Messenger. So
yeah, it's one of the
same
ways that
thing.
people have access to us and to be able to get a hold of us. So that part was not weird at all. But when it got weird was he was like, well, what I'm going to do is have them issue a check and then you can digitally deposit it. And Sarah asked me about it and I was like, I don't know about that. I'm like, that's a little weird.
Yeah, it's
But then
different.
I'm like, snap deposit. Like for instance, the checks we've been getting while we've been down in Myrtle Beach we snap deposit them. We take a picture of them, we put them in our bank account and it works out just fine. So I was like, okay, that's fine, whatever. That's no big deal. Well, then he's like, who do I make the check out to and what bank?
Yeah.
And I was like,
You don't
wait a
need
minute.
that
I'm like, and I even
information.
said on there, and you guys can see the screenshot right here. I'm like, you should not need my bank. And he just replies with, I do need your bank. And then I sent him a polite message back and I was like, hey, just keep in mind, I basically said, this is probably not going to be a good fit for us. I was like, we have a certain way that we take payments. And this is not one of our standard ways to take payments. So this is probably just not a good fit for us. And he just said, all right, and backed off. But
yeah.
that was 100% a scam. Now, I'm not exactly sure how all this works. I don't know the gist of it, but he was trying to get.
But scammers are getting better these days because he was even legit. Like he was even narrowed down to that where he wanted the pictures to be taken, which was a local like soccer field. So it was like
he gave Sarah the address.
Like it was super like
it was.
If
it
wasn't
legit.
for some of the language that he was using in like his typing and stuff, it would be easy for someone to give him that information.
Absolutely,
it would be so easy.
Especially, and this is what I told Sarah, and this is where they get a lot of people. Up and coming photographers looking to get their foot in the door, and they would jump all over that and never even question it. So my caution to you is, one, if you are an up and coming photographer, you've got to watch stuff like this because
it's out there
everywhere, guys, everywhere. And that kind of leads into the rest of what I want to talk to you guys about, and that is like we have people that tries to scam our audience. Not just us. Everybody. Right. Like we are so fortunate to work with some bigger names in the industry, and this happens all the way from people our size up to a Daniel Arms that is almost at 1 million subs right now. And what happens is if we just mention the word giveaway in a post, I don't know that it will happen on a morning vibe post because this channel is so small, but like on the Cameraman Ron channel where we've got 27,000 subs, if we just mention the word giveaway in that video anywhere, I guarantee you then in the comments section, you're going to have my picture pop up with the word text and a phone number beside it. And they're going to start congratulating people and telling them they want.
It's almost like scanners have their own algorithm. That
I think they do. I mean, they do.
There's like certain words that are used in posts, and
absolutely.
They're like, "That's me.
Well,
I want that."
And 100%. There's no doubt they do. And you guys know our son does video game design, so I'm sure he could probably answer that question better than we do. But there's no doubt in my mind they have some kind of algorithm built into. It's probably not built into YouTube, but it's whatever system they use to watch YouTube. It searches for certain keywords, and when it detects those keywords in the speech of a video, it tags that video, and then that's when they start. That has to be what it is because
I've always said there's smart idiots out there.
Yeah, this is.
So
I mean, these guys.
This
is across the board. Like I've seen. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Lojo up in Georgia or in Alabama there. I know he deals with it a lot. These are just people I watch. I've seen it on Andrew Flair's videos. I've seen it on Daniel's videos. I've seen it on Darcizzle's. Obviously, I've seen it on ours. These are just the people that I watch on a normal basis that I see it on.
Do you not watch mine on a normal basis?
I'm not trying to be mean, but Coastal Country is not quite on the scammer level yet. You're getting there. You're so close, guys.
So
if you've not subscribed to Coastal Country, it's not even about subscribers now. She's got her subscribers. If you really want to help us out. Somebody said the other day, they were like on the Cameraman Ron, they're like, you guys should start a Patreon. That's not really we're not really trying to do that. We don't want people sending us money for us creating content. That's just, there's nothing wrong with it. There's plenty of creators out there who does that. Just not really what we're looking to do. If you guys want to help us out, like that doesn't cost you anything and doesn't like have a financial agreement attached to it, just watch her videos.
Yeah.
Just go in,
watch, subscribe.
Even if you're about ready to leave the house and you don't mind, turn on Coastal Country and just let it play through because that helps us more than anything. That's going to get her channel monetized. This was back when we were having all the issues with Facebook. We had several people that wanted us to start a Patreon account. And I'm like, that's not what we're trying to do. We're not trying to get people to give us $3 a month to, watch extra content. We pretty much put everything we got out there on these platforms for free. We don't want to charge people for it. That's just not our goal. Yeah, not everything. But definitely the best way you can help us out is just to go watch PYT's channel on Coastal Country. Give her some watch time. Those watch hours are key for her right now and getting her up over that 4,000 watch hour mark or whatever it is. She's done some great videos.
I've been able to make some good videos in Myrtle Beach this past couple weeks.
At least one of us is making great content here in Myrtle Beach. Not that I've had bad content. It's just...
It's hard fishing a new place.
It is. It's been a struggle. The best success I've had is when I've been out with John Scheidel from Myrtle Beach Surf Fishing Adventures. And it's because he knows the area. And he's been so kind and so gracious to me to share that knowledge with me. We're going out with him again tomorrow afternoon. We got a video dropping tomorrow that we shot with John and a couple of his buddies. So we've managed to make some videos, but I'm ready to get back to home to Pensacola and put out some content that is home water content. Like I feel like it has been a while. I don't know when you talk for a minute
the
about
last time.
Yeah, like.
Well, I want to tell you, like, just to change the subject, but the experience that we've had here with the water in Myrtle Beach is like night and day difference than the water in Pensacola Beach.
Yes.
It is insane. And you can really, when you see the different, basically oceans, I know that it's not an ocean, it's a gulf where we're at, but when you see, go to the different places.
I'm not that dude in the comment section. It's not an ocean, it's a gulf. Guys, come on.
Because this one, okay, so Myrtle Beach here on the Atlantic coast is more like, to me, it felt more like one of like Lake Michigan, where you have like the rocky, shelly sand that leads into the water, and it's a little bit more murky. Versus where we're at in Pensacola, and people say it's like the Caribbean. It really is like the Caribbean. Like, I am super missing it there.
In Pensacola.
Yeah. Pensacola, going over to Destin. Oh my gosh, the water is phenomenal.
So it has been, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's not been that bad, I guess. Mm-mm. But it's been like, I've only posted one video from the Mako in my last 13 videos.
Oh, snap.
Like, that, to me, that's crazy. Like, I posted 13. Now, mind you, there were some great videos in there. I went offshore with Captain Ryan Reed.
Yeah.
We're going to be going back out with him next week when we get home. I've got a couple big trips lined up, like not going places, but like fishing trips lined up when we get back home. Definitely going to be trying to do something with Dustin from Dusty Fish Co. But it's been 13 videos since I've shot a video on the Mako. So that's a long time for me. Crazy? It does Mako me crazy for sure. If you guys don't know, that's actually the name of the Mako. The legal name of the Mako is the Mako Me Crazy. But yeah, so I'm definitely ready to get home and get into some home waters and some home fishing. And, golly, it has been a struggle down here. It really has. We've had a great time. Don't get me wrong. We've really enjoyed some time with the boys. And kind of took a step back. There were some things that were supposed to pan out that didn't down here. You guys will have to stay tuned for a video later this week talking about kind of how that played out. But we are certainly ready to take this train back to Pensacola, Florida, and do some home water. But then we're only home for 8 days?
Yeah, not long, and we got other places we have to go to.
And we've had a lot of people asking, just so you guys know, and I'll share a link to this on the Cameraman Ron page so you guys can kind of get a gist of because a lot of people had questions, like, why Myrtle Beach? Why did y'all choose to go to Myrtle Beach for 3 weeks? Well, we didn't choose to come here for 3 weeks. Mind you, I like Myrtle Beach. I've had no issues here whatsoever.
No, it's been a blast.
But what we are doing this year, we took our summer off from weddings to create content and to travel with athletics baseball. So they do youth tournaments all over the United States. We just happen to take, the eastern ones, obviously. They have them in Arizona, Reno, Nevada. They're all over the place. Obviously, that would be a little tougher for us to do. While it would be fun, just logistically, it just doesn't make sense because we can't really fly.
No, not with all the equipment.
Yeah, because we have to take all the equipment with us. So we were in Myrtle Beach for 3 weeks. We'll be home for 8 or 9 days, something like that. And then we're on the road again. For 3 more weeks. We have people watching our house, so don't anybody get any kind of crazy ideas like showing up at the house or anything, because we do have people watching our house. But just make sure that you guys bear with us through the summer months. Summer fishing can be a little tough anyways. I really, really wanted to get down. I've been talking to Darcy and Brian. I really wanted to get down there and try to get on the Wahoo with them. But it's just like our schedule just hadn't allowed it. It's been absolutely insane for literally, I feel like the better part of 2.5, 3 months between running back and forth to Kentucky for weddings right before we wrapped up our spring season on weddings, which it's weird for us to say that. Just we were talking about this the other day. Sarah and I, ever since we've been in the wedding industry, we've never done a spring season and a fall season. It's just been all year. So
no breaks.
When we made a conscious effort to take basically the last half of June, July, and August off from the wedding industry, sometimes we're like, are we going to be okay? What's happening? What are we doing right now? We don't have weddings. So, but it's been very, very nice because last year, the first time we came to Myrtle Beach with athletics, it was not planned.
So we had a wedding in Kentucky that weekend.
Right in the middle of the ball tournament.
Crazy.
Yeah, because we got here on a Thursday. Or no, we got here on a Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday.
We were just coming off working the tournament down in Panama City Beach for them. We found out on Saturday.
Yeah, they're like, our MC backed out. We need an MC. Can you guys cover it? We're like, yeah, we can do it.
We can make that work. So what we did, we ended up coming here. We drove to here on Wednesday. We worked that was an AAG tournament, which runs Thursday through Sunday. We worked the opening ceremonies on Thursday. Got up early Friday morning, 5 o'clock, and drove to Kentucky. Worked the wedding on Saturday. drove overnight Saturday night to get back to Myrtle Beach because we had to be here by 9 o'clock
Yeah.
for closing ceremonies on Sunday, which closing ceremonies last all day long.
Yeah.
We kind of announce the teams as they lose during tournament play. And that was different. So this has definitely been a much more relaxing trip to Myrtle Beach
super relaxing.
this time.
Yeah, because when we're not doing what we need to do with the baseball tournaments, we're out here creating our own content,
Yeah.
spending time with the boys, which they're probably sick of us by now. Like they're probably
I don't know. They haven't seen us.
know.
They haven't really had to deal with us that much. They're probably sick of each other.
Stuck
They
in
are.
an enclosed place with us for 3
Yeah,
weeks.
we're in a 1-bedroom condo, which is fine because we do have like a Murphy bed over here.
and the
that-
bedroom has two was it
two.
queen size beds
So
or
basically, the way
full-size
these
beds?
condos are laid out that they put us up in, the front half of it is basically just like a standard hotel room, but then you go into a galley kitchen with a bathroom, and then there's a living room that's just as big as the bedroom. With a oceanfront
Yeah.
balcony, we've got the whole 9 here.
The
And there
view's not
there
bad,
is a
though.
really nice Murphy bed. It's not like the
No, it's
couch
actually
pull out, but
super
it's actually
comfortable.
really really nice. So that's where Chase has been sleeping. I definitely think the boys are ready to get home for one reason and one reason only.
What's that?
Why do you really think they want to get home? Chase is telling you right now.
Oh, the internet.
We do not have very good internet connection here where we're at the condo.
I was getting ready to say Mila, but they probably enjoyed the break from Mila for a little bit. She's like a horse.
So it's gonna be weird when we go home to Mila. Like, she hasn't seen us for 3 weeks, and that dog is like she does suffer from a little bit of separation anxiety.
Yeah, but
so.
she's been with Nana Papa, and they're feeding her like a queen. So
Yeah,
she's
it's-
not gonna she'll be mad when she
I was
sees
gonna-
me
I was gonna
because
say
I
she-
feed her like a dog.
She might not be happy when we show up, or she might be. I don't know what to say.
I don't know.
But guys, we did really want to come on here and talk to you kind of about the whole scam thing, and like don't fall prey to that because they do target our audience.
And they really are getting smarter.
they
Like
are.
they really are.
So whether you're running a business, whether you're an audience member, here's the thing, and I can say this as a blanket statement across the board, and I'm 100% confident saying this for every creator that I know and every creator that I don't know. If there is ever a time where you are told that you have won something on a platform, whether it be Facebook, whether it be YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, and they ask you for money to ship that item to them, it is 100% a scam every single time. That's
we
not
never
just
do
us.
that.
That's, and again, that's not just content creators. I know I am confident making that statement to every creator across the board, whether you're a Lojo fan or whether you're a Daniel Arms fan or a Flair fan or whoever. Those are never going to happen. We are never going to contact you and be like, hey, by the way, you won this giveaway we're having. I just need $50 from you to ship it to you. That's not how this works. If we do a giveaway, we take care of everything. And that is content creators across the board. Every single one, I can confidently say, will never, ever ask you for money
No.
to ship them something or to ship you something for something you've won with them. We are going to take care of that as content creators. We would not do a giveaway if we didn't have the money to ship you
To give it away.
whatever we're giving away. So always keep that in mind. There's never going, I can't stress this to you enough. There's never going to be a time where a creator is going to ask you for money, probably in any situation whatsoever, unless it's one of these, on the rare occasion, we will share like a GoFundMe link for someone who may have fallen ill. If we have a subscriber, that's gotten cancer or something like that. And and I'll tell you this, we do research on that. If somebody messages me and they say, hey, so-and-so's been a long time subscriber, they've got cancer, whatever it is. I think we've had that happen like twice. Would you care to share the GoFundMe link? The first thing I do is go look at their social media and make sure it's legit. I don't just jump out there and just share it because people will do that too. I mean, as bad as that sounds, people will do that. They will reach out to influencers and say, hey, my dad's a huge fan of yours. He's been following you forever. He's fallen ill. We've set up a GoFundMe for him. Do you care to share it? A lot of people just jump on there and just share it. And most of the time, it's legit. I think both the times I've actually been contacted and been asked to do that, it has been a legit circumstance where they had fallen ill. And I don't have a problem with sharing that with my audience whatsoever. But I do my research. So don't just send me that message and think I'm just going to throw it out there to try to help you get money, because we're just not going to do that. We're not going to assist people in stealing from our audience. That's just never, ever going to happen.
No, not at all.
So, guys, that's all we got for you. Thank you so much for being patient with us. I know it's been crazy here on the Morning Vibe the last few weeks, but I promise you we're going to get everything back in order here and get everything back on a somewhat normal upload schedule as we get back into Pensacola.
Oh, for
And,
sure.
I'm going to try to film enough podcasts while I'm home. I'm going to have a busy 8 days while I'm home because I'm trying to get some fishing videos done. I'm going to try to film some podcasts to try to make sure we've got that space filled up
Lots going on.
for the week. So, but guys, thank y'all so much. We appreciate you tuning in. As always, make sure you find a way to make somebody smile today. You never know. It just might change the world. We can't wait to see y'all on the next one. Y'all take care. We'll see you soon.